kwasi okwela ro gangwa dro.
They don't play this verse. It's just because of the verse.
Horiki vurulo wengadi atuko dirierire.
The Right Honorable Thomas Tayebwa, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, the Right Honorable Crispus Kiyonga, the Second Deputy Prime Minister, and Deputy Leader of Government Business in Parliament, the Right Honorable Rukia Nakadama, the Third Deputy Prime Minister, Honorable Ministers present, the NRM leaders present, led by the SEC members here, and the former national leaders, justices of courts of judicature, excellencies, the ambassadors, members of the diplomatic corps, Your Eminence, Sheikh Ramadan Mubaje, the Mufti of Uganda, and indeed all the sheikhs and the imams and all religious leaders present, the cultural leaders in your respective capacities, officers of UPDF, police and prisons in your respective ranks and appointments, specifically the 3rd Division Commander, Felix Busisori. Thank you for taking care of our security in your division. All our brothers from South Sudan, from Democratic Republic of Congo, and dear mourners, all from West Nile and near and far. Azi anyi laka Ingonia. Assalamu alaikum. Amba Uganda driri ozi anyi laka. Ana Runi Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Ana Lemuru zi Endre Janet Kataha Museveni Isa Ozi Anyilaka. People here speak, it's like Latin. Asi Lazare Turi Amba Moses Ali Drakasi. Sorry about the loss of our elder. General Moses Ali was our father, he was our brother, he was our mentor, he was our role model, all of us. So we are in pain together with you, the people of West Nile, the people of northern Uganda, and the people of the Greater North. And I bring you greetings from the people of Teso, where the General Moses Ali studied in S1, S2, and S3. And he is a very active member of the Old Boys Association of Teso College, Aloed. Today I am here as one of your own, but I am also here as a messenger a messenger of His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Before I mention his message in 2 minutes, let me make a few clarifications on the issues that the leaders mentioned. The Honorable Mike Mukula, thank you for appreciating the role played by the guards that were guarding the General Moses Ali when he was alive. And he's saying that all these people should be promoted. I want to humbly add that maybe the UPDF leadership should consider giving opportunity to those soldiers to further their professional and promotional courses so that they can fit within the request which was made by the Honorable Mike Mukula. I like especially the tall one, the tall military police guard. He was always in cabinet every Monday with General Moses Ali, holding him when they are bringing him in and also when they are taking him out at 2 o'clock. He did his work very diligently, but the army works as a team. When I appreciate him, I have appreciated all the team that was working with the General Moses Ali. And his child, one of the children who was talked about, the Honorable Lumumba talked about him, who was always in cabinet also with General Moses Ali, giving him physical support, moral support. I thank him for the good job. But yesterday, His Excellency the President met the family of General Moses Ali, and they had a cordial conversation in which His Excellency the President pledged to continue taking responsibility over issues that are relating to the family of General Moses Ali. And as leaders, we will continue being close to you and ensure that we work together as we have been working even when General Moses Ali was alive. It has also been stated in this very ceremony that the elections for LC1 chairman is on 28th, next week on Tuesday, and that the civil servants should not register as candidates, but they should participate in voting because it is their constitutional right. I thought I would make that clarification. The rest of the issues that were raised in light to the West Nile region, I want to promise you that I will relay them to the highest office, that is the office of His Excellency the President. I have captured all of them, including the School of Law, campus which requires government support, and the Laropi Bridge, the road from Ajumani, Moyo, and Apoji, which government is already in advanced stages of establishing or paving. The designs for that road have already been approved, and the money, which is equivalent to $100 million has also been approved. So the government now is in the stage of securing the contractor. I call upon the Minister of Works to expeditiously conclude that process of securing a contractor, and then he comes to deliver him to the site. So this road is already in shape. The Moyo, Yumbe, Ajumani issue of local government level to municipality will relate to His Excellency the President. The football stadiums that have been talked about will also relay that matter to His Excellency the President. And the 8 council resolutions, Chairman, I captured all of them, and they will be relayed to His Excellency the President. But I would like to reiterate the message of the Minister of State for Veteran Affairs that government will pay the ex gratia for all the combatants of West Nile who have not yet been paid, and all those from Luero-Rwenzori region and other parts of the country, as a matter of policy. The Chairman, Parliamentary Group of West Nile, your issues were captured, and I will relay them to His Excellency, the President. The girl who I was supposed to meet, I have already met her, and we have made an appointment to meet in the office. Now, allow me to relay to you a message of His Excellency, the President. Yesterday in Parliament, I made my tribute to General Moses Ali, and allow me now to just go straight to the message of His Excellency, the President. Firstly, His Excellency, the President, the message was just delivered on phone. So you have to listen very carefully because there is no written text. He rang me and asked me to tell you that during the time of Idi Amin, they opposed him from the very start. Him and the youth movement opposed Idi Amin because they had a conviction of patriotism, Pan-Africanism, socio-economic transformation, and democracy, which was lacking in the leadership in Uganda at that time. And that Idi Amin was being manipulated by the British and the Israelis. So they fought him in order to bring freedom, which is now reigning here in West Nile and the rest of the country. And from the very beginning, they wanted to establish the East African Community, the African Continental Free Trade Area, and the democratization of the whole of Africa. Because at that time, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Angola were still under the colonial rule. And he was determined with his youth movement to ensure that they will work with the leaders in Africa, including the late Julius Nyerere, to ensure that the whole of Africa is freed from colonial rule. And for the case of Obote, they worked with him because he was not opposed to their ideas, even when they knew that he was not in total support of their movement. So they worked with Obote for purposes of convenience, because they knew that he had a lukewarm attitude towards their movement. Further, the marginalization of the people of West Nile during the time of Obote was not called for, because the people of West Nile were marginalized and persecuted on the account of the mistakes that were made by Idi Amin. He says that was wrong, because there should never be any discrimination against anyone on the account of tribe, religion, region, gender, etc. And that when Amin was committing his mistakes, he did not consult the people of West Nile. And therefore it was wrong to disadvantage the people of West Nile at that time because of the mistake that was made by Amin and his team. Finally, General Moses Ali supported government and advocated for the development of West Nile. He supported projects of government which are enablers of growth, including the extension of the national grid to West Nile region, that's electricity. The tarmacking of roads across the West Nile region, including here in Madi. The education of the children and the establishment of the ferries in the water bodies that connect the people of West Nile from district to district. He led the people of West Nile in the wealth creation and job creation programs of government of Emioga, PDM, and especially the 4-acre model, the commercial agriculture. And we, the people of West Nile, should continue embracing commercial agriculture, emulating General Moses Ali in the wealth and job creation projects, and embracing the 4 sectors of commercial agriculture, industry, services, and ICT, and the 7 activities of dairy farming, fish farming, poultry farming, piggery for those who are not Muslims, fruit farming, coffee, and also producing for food in order to fight food insecurity. So the General Moses Ali made a tremendous contribution, and he will be forever cherished for his distinguished service to the country. May his soul rest in eternal peace. So that is the message, and that is how I was instructed to deliver it. I was instructed on phone. I will only hand over the contribution from His Excellency the President of 20 million Uganda shillings. And the small envelope from Her Excellency the Vice President, whose contents will not be announced. My message will also form part of the report to His Excellency the President. But this is his message. In case he rings one of you, please just say what I have said, because I'm sure he's going to double check. So that's exactly how he asked me to present his message. I thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, representing the President of this country. Fellow mourners, let's give a very big hand clap for the Vice President for the well-delivered message. Your Excellency, permit me to thank sincerely all mourners for turning up in these big numbers, for standing in solidarity with you, for the love they have demonstrated for the late General Moses Ali, a freedom fighter, a peacemaker, and the cock of West Nile. Sincerely, on behalf of the family and the National Organizing Committee, fellow mourners, accept our sincere appreciation for your patience and your time. Your Excellency, permit me to invite the chairman of LC5 Adjumani District to come and summarize your message in 1 minute for the mourners. I was told no by consensus that everybody understood the message in English. Having received the message, allow me to invite the Mufti of Uganda, to come and say the final prayer. After that, we will have the national anthem in reverse order. Can I invite the Mufti of Uganda and all the religious leaders to come and say the last prayers? Thereafter, we have the anthems in the reversed order.
Thank you for my